Man, that song good. Those boys good. Those boys are good. Dang, they good. Hey, they good. Hello. I figured, you know, I was... Oh, lights. Lights. Turn them on. I figured since, you know, I'm awake already, might as well hit the start button. Mazel. Yeah, pretty awesome, huh? Pretty awesome song. It's a good song, man. Alright, so I figure we'll, between now and the launch, you know, play with some trains. Right? Like, I like trains. Do you like trains? You heard me like trains? We serve trains here, sir. Yeah. So let's play with some trains. I like trains. Whoa, I like trains too. You're freaking me out. All right, yeah. There we go. Pedal cam's still on. Oh no. All right, we gotta shut that off. J-Shelf, 23-month resub. Thanks, man. We're hauling loggers today. A host server. Let's see. Serious banana boat. Let's do this. Still no pickles. Loggers. Yep. And let's go. Still no word on the spline update, dudes, but... Banana time! What's up? Sorry, I had to turn the other light on. There are 4 lights. 2 here, 2 back there. Remember that, chat. There are 4 lights. It's true. Yeah, we'll play Railroads until the launch. The launch got moved to about 2 o'clock, 1:53. Really wish it was another minute after that, but that's okay. Where are the exits? The exits are at the front and back of the aircraft. Keep in mind that the exit might be behind you. Oh man, now I want to play Flight Sim. Yo, my guy. What's good? Hey, what's going on, man? There he is. You know, you may do what you do, G-Core, but look at this. Look at this. You don't have a freaking roundhouse that you made in a video game, okay? Look at this. Look at this. It's freaking beautiful. It's freaking beautiful. The F-18 is now in Flight Sim. Sweet. Not much. Settling in when you digs before Campbell. How you been? I'm good, man. Oh, dude, I can't complain. I found a game that's basically playing with model trains, and it's friggin' money. On top of the normal Kerbal tomfoolery that we do. You know,
Discovery,
good.
go at throttle up.
Everything's good, man. I can't complain. Take the light out of the damn caboose. Here we go. How much money do we have? 833. Oy. Model trains is fun. Hey, Midget. 49-month resub. 2-year streak. Thanks, man. Alright. Time to make some money. Yeah. I gotta see what's, I gotta figure this out. What do we want to do? We could run more logs. Does the mine still need more lumber? You know what? It's not that far of a walk. I'm literally just gonna go check. What would Zombie EJ crave? Trains. And it crumbles under someone's gun. Yeah, yeah. Keep you from yourself. Sorry. It wouldn't hurt to just take a load up there. There are load limits, drummer. I'm pretty sure the iron mine is good, but it's only going to take a second to walk under there. Walk up over there. Hey, Fistus, 63-month resub. I have now been a sub longer than most car loans. That's weird to think about. I mean, my payments are a lot easier than car payments, dude. I'm just saying. Just saying. Starlink got pushed to 153. Banana time. So we got a little bit of time. So I was awake. I was ready to go. And, I got out of the shower and Brim was like, "Why'd you get up early?" I'm like, "'Cause there's a launch." She's like, "Oh, it got delayed." I'm like, "I literally just checked Twitter." And she goes, "No, it got delayed. That's why I didn't wake you up." I'm like, but I did wake up. What the heck? So I'm like, well, might as well go live. It's now 1:54. I really wish it was. Huh. Early stream. Nice. Yeah, late for you on the local time there, Nugs, but yeah. PS2 mountain hiking. Oh. G-Core, you still here, buddy? Dude, you gotta see what I worked on for Wings Wednesday the other day, man. I made a twin rotor auto gyro that has a synchronizer gear in it. So the blades stay in constant synchronization. It's really, it made me really happy. Yeah, it's pretty cool. We figured out a way to do Kraken tech all in one vehicle. Yeah, I know. No separated vehicle. I'm gonna... Oh, man. Okay. Yep, no fall damage. Okay. It's an auto gyro Chinook, so... Look up a Kamov Ka-25 here, like this. Actually, I'll do it. So, the Kamov... Or not Ka-25. What is it? A K... It's not a 52. 28, maybe? No. It's a Kamov style helicopter, but it's an auto gyro. It doesn't have the blades. It's not contra rotating. Kamov, here we go. 10 maybe? No, it's not the 10. 15? 20? No. It's not a 50. It's not a 40. They're side by side, dude. Here, let's just go Kamov Auto Gyro. So... why am I blanking? There it is, right there. Right there. That's what it looks like. It's the Ka-22. That's the name of it. So I made a plane. So the Ka-22 has forward-facing prop, right? And then helicopter blades up top, but those helicopter blades can tilt back, right? They can tilt back so you can auto gyro. So you disengage the drive here, you engage the prop, it goes forward and it'll fly like an airplane. Or you disengage the propeller and you engage the helicopter motor and it'll hover around like a helicopter, right? I didn't put props on mine though. I put a high bypass turbofan, like a G90 slung underneath the wing, and it has a drive shaft that goes out there, right? And then I made a smaller version of this that has a synchronizer in it, and the synchronizer works. It's because like when you're flying around, you bank right, if you don't have a synchronizer, the right hand blade is going to spin faster than the left hand blade because airspeed, right? Because you're turning. So the synchronizer keeps them both spinning at equal RPM, like especially when you're in auto gyro mode. So you can, dude, the thing flies insane. It is ridiculous. Did you use the stock KSP robotic parts? Yeah, I have a free spinning rotor, and it's on a shaft. It's on a drive shaft that's made out of Kraken bearings. You remember the bearings that I used to use with the thermometers and the RCS balls? I made axle shafts that go out to the edge of the wings, and then there's a gear out there. They stay synchronized, dude. Chinook style, so I can run it off one engine. You know, you could disable one engine and arm the other one, turn the power up, and both blades spin. It's freaking cool, dude. Dude, I've been making some serious breakthroughs on the helicopter front because once again, we figured out how to do Kraken tech in one vehicle. I don't need to separate vehicles to make the bearings and hinges anymore. We figured out a way to do it in one vehicle with same vessel collision. It works. It's ridiculous, dude. Yeah, I gotta show you. If you're gonna be around a little later today when I play KSP, I want to show you that. You're gonna see it. You're gonna be like, what the frick? Yeah, dude. And you know what's crazy? You know, if you have blades spinning at different RPM, the thing's gonna shake itself to pieces, right? The blade staying in sync. If you turn the SAS on, it doesn't induce oscillation. The thing it's just gonna glide, baby. It's cool, man. I'm like super proud of it. Probably could be got some unpacking to do, but I'll try to keep the stream up. Hey, yeah, if you can't, I'll show it to you some other time, dude. Oh, 30 beams, 50 lumber. Oh, okay. We got some things to load up with the iron mine. Yeah, all right, cool. Let's 50 lumber, 30 beams. Remember that. I made synchronizer using some U-joints for a V22 style craft. Yeah, Luizo. But dude, Kraken tech. We figured out a way to get same vessel collision on physicsless parts, and it works. It works, dude. Yeah, that's actually really big because I can make hinges that don't drift. I'm like super pumped on it, man. Yeah, I made 2 of these things. One of them is the size of a C-130, and the other one is the size of like a Blackhawk, maybe. Actually, we'll go up over the hill this way. You need to play Space Engineers? You think so? If you want something crazy, look up the Casker? What's that about, Nuggets? Thanks, Stuart. Yeah, we're gonna have to get the right consist for that. But the iron mine isn't loaded up, so we could theoretically pull up more, but... Yeah, Luizo, exactly, yeah. Figured out a way to do it, and now I'm like, oh. Some of our original robotic stuff the Kraken tech stuff was stronger than the robotics, so... I mean, hello. Alright, let's see. Oh, this thing. Yeah, that thing. Yikes. Yikes. I wonder if it actually makes it harder to come up with crazy stuff in KSP 2 if they really do end up squashing the Kraken. That's what I'm kind of worried about, Ephraim. I trust the developers, but I'm like... Also, at the same time, I'm like, if you squash the Kraken, I mean, the imperfection of KSP is what makes it good. Like, that's what makes it super freaking fun. It's so ridiculously open-ended that it's really easy to break the game. I always thought that was like the selling point of KSP. Like, they left it so open-ended. You can literally do anything in KSP. I can make cranes if I really want to. I don't have to sit there and, like, just make spaceships. You can make launch pads. Like, you can make pads, you can make boats, you can make planes, you can make helicopters, you can make anything you want. You can make a freaking delivery truck if you really wanted to. It's just a pure physics simulator. Yeah, I really hope they don't squash the Kraken like that. Because then, yeah. Like, if you can't, like, we couldn't do Kraken tech and stuff in KSP 2, I'd be a little upset. Like, that would kind of suck. But, once again, I know Nate, and I know those guys, and I've met Tommy. I don't know him very well, but, I don't think they'll do that. I'm not getting that vibe from them and how the game is going, so, you know, hopefully. We haven't really seen any vanilla stuff from KSP2, Louiso. Like, we've just been seeing Interstellar stuff, which is fine. Like, it's cool. I don't have a problem with that. I don't see how you can have multi-vehicle part physics and not have Kraken tech. Yeah, that, you know what, Rocket Guy, that's a good point. Jeb and Val. Check this out. Jebediah, Valentina. All right, you know what? We'll take Val for a spin today. We've been using Jeb a lot. Give Jeb a break. Move the turntable into position here. Where's Bob and Bill? Haven't bought them yet. It's a Jake break. Alright. Boiler pressure is up. Here, let's go through the safety. Safety motions. We have no brake pneumatics. Boiler pressure. Boiler pressure is good. Stoke the boiler. Yep. Val needs some food. Yeah, from I hear you. Using a Jake brake in an apartment is just mean to your neighbors. Yeah, that's right. Okay, open up the pneumatic valve. How's the sight line looking? Oh. Oh, Val's thirsty. She needs a drink. Clean your gauges? I can't. It won't let me. Alright, so take the brakes off. Undo that. Go forward here. Give it a little bit of regulator. We gotta be careful though. We don't have boiler. The boiler pressure will start going down if we go too fast because we don't have the fire stoked. Yeah, of course, Crab Shark. Yeah. Hey, Linus, what's up, man? Yeah, of course, it's a law of physics. You gotta toot the horn. Actually, Grab, different toots signal different actions in the locomotive. But like too long, like woot woot, means you're going forward. Woot woot woot. Like that means you're going backwards. Yeah, they actually mean a bunch of different things. One long honk of the horn means, if I'm remembering right, it means you're going to a level crossing. Yeah, of course, Crab. Yeah, it's pretty. Yeah, I mean, also that would have been reversed, so it has to be. Give me 1 second, fellas. I got a message on Discord. I gotta check into it. Okay, there we go. See where that takes us. Gotta go forward a little bit. Yeah, Grav, that's probably not good for it, huh? Alright, let's open her up here. Val needs a nice long drink. Long drink? Does that mean it's not coming on then? Bio! Gotta check the sight line. Sight line going up. You can also just check it this way. Yeah, alright, we're good. Elvish, what's up, man? Good morning. Oh, Sirius is here. Gross. What's up, buddy? Well, how's your day going, mate? Is it going quite well, mate? Should have switched back to working in an IT law a lot earlier. Yeah.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Worked at this company for 4 months, got headhunted for a 20% pay raise, start the 25th this month at the Dutch Red Cross. There you go. Can confirm IT is hot right now. So hot. Hansel. I mean, maybe if you wanted, Grab Shark, like, I'm good at solving problems, not necessarily good at IT. You need, you want to hire a contractor? I'll do it. We'll do that on the side. Nice, Fistus. Can I be hired for remote working? Nice, Fistus. There you go. You want to build a Gauge T model train? Human, I've always liked HO. But, wait, what's Gauge T? Actually, GrabShark, what part of the system is like what's the job for the guys that like wire up the servers with the cable management and stuff? Is that IT as well? Dude, I don't even know. I'm a freaking dinosaur. The smallest, 2.9 mil. Wow. Okay, we're good here. Yeah, that is IT. Because that part I could get behind. The wire management and stuff, that's freaking cool. Alright, you got plenty of water now. That's your new job? Nice. Nice. Just in, CNN Plus is shutting down on April 30th. Reminder, they put $250 million into developing it. The CFO resigned. Man. Could be network administrator, systems administrator, things like that. How does one apply to be a techno Viking? GrabShark, that's my one stipulation. If I ever work at the company that you work at, that my job title be Techno Viking. Or Pasta Viking, because Italian. I am the Pasta Viking. Simply become the richest person in the world. Ah. Yeah. Yeah, get right on that. One does not simply apply to be Techno Viking. You must be forged in a crucible. Pastafarian, yes, yes. We don't get cool titles here. I'm just IT engineer. All right, well that's good. I mean, I guess that works. Oh, one of the switches isn't thrown right. I'm gonna do what's called a no-no in the train industry. IT titles are superfluous. Just call them professional Googlers. Shh! Don't tell them that. Don't tell them that. They don't need to know. That's awesome, Pete. You should have really gotten into IT when you left college. Serious. The thing about being in IT is that you don't need to know anything about IT. You just need to know how to solve problems, and you can just Google the rest. Remember, IT is fancy words for boomers that don't know how to use the computer. What do you mean I can't get it? I can't log into my email. You gotta clear the cache. Oh my gosh, you must be a genius. Have you tried just clearing the cache? Oh wow, they said you were good. You're the next Steve Jobs. It's like, yep, okay. See, yeah, that's right, Goodfellow. You can't, Kemi, you can't tell him that. Don't tell them that. We'll get paid less. Shh. they'll get. I don't know. I'm not part of it. They'll get paid less. Oh! You didn't see that. If I Google how to solve problems, does that mean I just need Google? Sure. Oh no, my car won't start. Have you checked the fuel tank? Wow, you must be some kind of mechanic or something. EJ, my rocket won't start. Have you checked the LOX tank? Whoa! You must be Elon Musk. I also now have access to the Azure cloud with 140 in credit a month. I can host servers. Word. That's right, Warns. We're gonna take Valentina up for a spin up through the pass here. Oh wait, that's the logging train. Damn it. Hang on. Hang on a minute, Chief. So for the next Apollo 13 scenario, we'll just use Google. Don't tell them that. We need to get on this line right here. Yeah, that'll work. We could just do a logging run. How much time do we have? Now let's get those timbers up there. SPAC news? Yeah. Excuse me, when's SPAC? Well, here's what I was thinking, fellas. We got a Starlink launch at around 2 o'clock, so that's in about 2 hours, right? And I'll probably just do space news after that. And then I think, you know, we'll spend the rest of the night playing KSP. Did they push the launch up? It's, the launch is at, yeah, it was supposed to be an hour ago, and now it's 2 hours from now. You don't hate that plan? Hell yeah. Well, Stuart, I was gonna hook up the logging train. Now I'll just hook up the lumber train. Easier that way. You have a 154 locomotive? No, I don't. Not yet. Hang on. I'm currently telling my mother, if you're wondering why I'm texting on my phone, I'm telling my mom that birds don't exist. Yep. Her and Bree were talking about something, and I'm like, come on guys, birds don't exist. Don't be real, they're all government drones. Yeah. She's getting very confused. It's alright. Yep. Say hello to your mother for me, okay? Yeah. Yep. How long of a train could we make here? For these Eureka locomotives, that lumber train was pretty much as hard as we're gonna go with a full load. Like on a scale of 1 to 10, how confused? Well, if you must know, she got confused, and then she must have figured out that I was joking, and she said it's a conspiracy from the Chinese, isn't it? And I'm like, yep. I'm like, that damn commie filth. Yep. That's the conversations that I have with my folks. Yeah, Aramar, yeah. We don't want to do that. Yeah. Oh gosh, don't fuel the conspiracy fires. Just telling my mom, Solar. Don't worry, it's not. It don't be like that. I know that. But it's also really fun saying stuff like that to my parents. I do that a lot. I don't know if I'm a piece of crap for doing it, but you know I might be. It's quite possible because the other day one of my relatives got COVID, right? And don't get me wrong, like that's not good. You know, you gotta it's still a thing. Didn't just go away. That's not really how diseases work. But I was like, it doesn't exist. And my mom was like, what do you mean it doesn't exist? Tested positive for it. I'm like, it doesn't exist. It's a conspiracy. It's like, you shouldn't joke about it, but I'm kidding. Obviously, you know, diseases don't just go away. That's not being very scientific. That's not very science of you. What do you mean it doesn't exist? You just got it. No, it doesn't exist. It's like blowing into a breathalyzer. They'll arrest you. What? No, don't worry about it. Yeah, I don't know, Nico. Like, hey, all right. Bury your head in the sand. That's fine, I guess. You know. I mean, if that's how it's gonna be. I don't know about you guys, man. I still hit the hand sanitizer. Just, dude, I got some on my desk. I can't, dude, even if that isn't a thing or it is a thing, I don't care. If I get sick, I'm screwed. Like, I'm screwed. I will lose a week's worth of revenue. And that is a week's worth of not putting food on the table. So, I'll just be over here, just pumping the hand sanitizer all day, you know what I'm saying? Like, I keep my distance and I pump the hand sanitizer like crazy, you know? Just in case. But that kills the good germs, too. Sure. Okay. Yeah. There you go. I mean, to be honest, dude, like, that's what I did before the pandemic, because same rules apply, like, even before the pandemic, flu season and stuff, man. Like, if I get sick, if I get strep throat, if I get the flu, I'm down. I can't stream. Like, and that is a very, very bad thing for business. That's not good being sitting here talking that job of the heart all day. And don't get me wrong, I've had to do it before. It's not fun. And everybody's just like, dude, stop streaming. I'm like, no, I'm good. You know? Are you just coasting? Right now, Rocket Guy, I don't go fast in the yard. Don't pull the cars fast through the switches. Not a good idea. So, yeah, no, I usually try to steer clear. That and there's a nice healthy dose of being very socially awkward. Even though I'm not so much anymore, but I'll be honest with you, I just fake it. I just fake it to, you know, blend in. You know, a lot of people here were merely born into the social awkwardness. Or we're adopted into it. I was born into it. Molded by it, you know? Just a nice, healthy blend of stay away from me. Damn normies. I mean, I'm not making that up. You know? That's kind of sad that I'm not making that up. But, you know, like, when I was in high school, I didn't really go and talk to people unless I was spoken to. Other than that, I just sat there and I read my Halo strategy guide at lunch in high school. In 2004. I want to emphasize the awkwardness of this. Bringing a Halo strategy guide to school and reading it during lunchtime. Yep. That was your boy. In 2004, let's just say I got called a lot of names. Some names rhyme with maggot. Yep. And others rhyme with bag. Yep. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I got called every name under the sun. Yeah. That was fun, you know. It's high school. Oh, nice, Rocket. Hell yeah. You know, I got called a lot of names, but that's okay. It's fine. They're just words. No, never that one, Luiso. But see, then I had to do another thing after that. I'm like, one day I went to my parents. I'm like, Dad, I want a car. I'm 16. I want a car. My dad's like, you best be spending your money. I don't have any money. All right, go get a job then, pal. Okay, Daddy. And then I started working in restaurants. And you know what? Working in a restaurant, not fun, but will get rid of your social awkwardness real quick. Real quick. Real quick. So, yeah, like I said, work a lot of retail jobs, work in restaurants, a lot of customer service stuff. Yeah, that gets rid of it. But I'll tell you, it's still there. I just hide it. Yeah, I fake it until I make it. Waiting or kitchen staff. Rocket Guy, I've done everything. Everything. Sous chef, line chef. Worked on the pizza ovens. It was a sit-down pizza restaurant, right? I've done everything. I've waited tables, I've busted tables, I've done it all. Yeah, all of it. I know how to run a restaurant, so that's good. I can cook food really well. Like that. I'm thankful for those experiences as much as they sucked. Try to work in a hospital then. No, I don't want that. I got a job at Sears in an 88 Ford Escort with no AC in high school. Hell yeah. In Florida. Oh, jeez. Yeah, so don't worry. Like, yeah, still socially awkward. And yeah, I've been socially distancing from people before it was cool. All right, before it was the cool thing to do. Let me tell you that. Not easy work. Good work experience. And I bet you tip nicely now when you eat out every time, Nico. So some of the restaurants that I go to, actually, we're on the wrong line. It really doesn't matter. Yeah, it is what it is. Do you ever rework the Sawmill track to have the Y junction? No, it's just a loop right now. But the Y would be really nice, Rocket Guy. You know what? Maybe we'll do that before we take Val on a spin here. I worked in a kitchen at a hospital many years ago. Yep. Wait, the U.S. got the Ford Escort? We did, Sirius. Yeah, for a little bit. Mm-hmm. Nico, any restaurant that I go to, I am very polite with the people that handle my food. I talk with them. I genuinely try to make an effort to like have a conversation with them if they're into it. If they're into it, that's the real big one. If they're in a bad mood, you just shut up. I generally try to make an effort to give a frick what they have to say and listen. And you know what? That gets you free food. I went to Qdoba yesterday, and so there's a Qdoba near my apartment, right? And dude, it's just a Qdoba, right? But one time I went there after a stream, right? I went there after a stream, and there's a kid working the front counter, and I could already tell he was having a bad day. Like, I know that face. I know the face that you make when you're like, I hate everything. I hate everything, and I probably hate you too for coming in here and disturbing me because I hate working in a restaurant. I know that. I know the vibe, right? And I came in, and the kid was like, "I'll be with you in just a second." I'm like, whoa, this guy's mad, right? He was pissed. I could tell he's having a bad day, and he was like, "I'll be with you in just a second," like in that tone, just like that, right? And the guy got to me. He's like, I waited like, I don't know, a couple minutes, right? The guy got to me, and he goes, "Yeah, okay, what do you want?" And I'm like, "Dude, are you all right?" And the guy like stopped for a second. He was like, "Huh? What do you mean?" I'm like, "No, You're clearly having a bad day. Is everything okay? Like, he's like, yeah. Yeah, and I go, working in a restaurant, huh? Yeah, yep. Then the guy just goes, yeah. I'm like, yeah, that sucks. It's not fun, dude. But you only got to do it for a little while, and you find something better. And the guy was like, thanks. Thank you. And then, like, that was like, I don't know, probably like 3 months ago. I came in again today. Kid recognized me, gave me free food. Yeah. The burrito bowl that I ate yesterday. Yeah, free food. It pays. And the guy remembers me every time I go in, and he's like, dude, I wanted extra steak. He's just like, yeah, all right, whatever. You get what you need, man. Because like I caught him when he was pissed, and instead of being a freaking prick about it, I was like, dude, I know that. I've been there. Been there, done that, dude. It gets better. You just kind of got to soldier through it. And yeah, there you go. Don't be a dick to people that handle your food, unless they're being a real dick to you. But sometimes it's probably not. It probably has nothing to do with you. It's probably something else. Hey, on the cage, what's up, man? 15-month resub. So yeah, first you de-escalate, then you get free food. I've been there, done that, dude. One time I was working in a coffee shop, right? And man, there was this guy that was just yelling at me. He wouldn't stop freaking yelling at me. He was like trying to get free copies, blah blah blah. And I'm like, dude, I can't give you what you're asking for. Yeah, and the guy's like, why? Why can't you give me what I'm asking for? I deserve everything. And the customer behind him was like, oh, will you shut the frick up? It's just a freaking high school kid. He doesn't know any better. Like, what are you trying to do? You trying to freaking nickel and dime a freaking coffee shop? What the hell? And the guy was like, you don't have anything to do with this. Shut up. And he's like, no, you're wasting my time. You're wasting his time. Shut the heck up. Pay for your copies and leave. I'm like, oh! I gave the guy free copies. I gave free copies. I was like, what do you need, man? He's like, I just need this copy. Can you please copy it for me? I'm like, yeah. And he's like, how much do I owe you? I'm like, no. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Dude, I'm like, no. Mr. Customer Man, you get free copies now. So, like I said, I've been there. Like, yeah, you be nice to people that handle you food. They give you free food. And I like free food. I like food in general. Food is pretty good. Just pro tip. Yeah, Fistus. I watch for that stuff too, and I call people out if I see it. It's very rare. I don't really see it, but yeah, because once again, still socially awkward. Still don't go out too much, but I'll call it out when I see it. I won't yell at the customers directly, dude, because you never know who's a psychopath nowadays. But you know, like I do an Axel Foley, right? The nerve of some people, right? And then I don't do what Axel Foley did right after that, but whatever. But yeah, work in retail beat the social awkwardness out of me. I'm at least good enough to fake it. But yeah, no, I make sure I'm not a dick. Not a dick. And it you know, it keeps you humble, Nico. Keeps you humble. Keeps you in your place. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I like that. I like getting taken down a peg or two all the time because, yeah, it just keeps your ego in check. You know what I mean? Make sure to not get too big for my britches. You know what I mean? Yeah, Navy, I believe that. I like that. You know, it's a good mentality to have. Yeah, Theix, exactly. Yeah, retail. It beats the social awkwardness right out of you. I'm really happy for the experience. I hated it at the time, but... Oh. Yeah, nuggets, of course. It's a real pain in the butt. But, you know, like, here's the thing. You gotta remember, like, you know, maybe someone's just having a bad day. And that's most likely what's going on, like, 90% of the time. It's very rare that you're just gonna see somebody that's just an outright prick to somebody else, especially in retail. But, I mean, most of the time it's just somebody having a bad day. Like, I've diffused, like at Best Buy, you know. No, it wasn't at Best Buy. So I worked in a copy and print shop from like, I wasn't in high school. It was like one of the first things I did out of college, that and bagging groceries. And we had a shipping area for FedEx there, right? And these people were shipping the cable box back to Comcast, right? And they were being jerks. They were being really mean. And one of the other employees, she walked away. She's like, I can't do this. These people are being so mean. And she's like, hey, EJ, can you handle it? I'm like, sure, why not? So I went over, and, you know, I was like, what's going on? And they're like, we just want to ship this goddamn cable box back to the cable company. Is that so hard to do? And, you know, I was like, no, it's not hard. I'm just wondering what's going on. Like, is everything okay? Like, did we do, like, I stopped and took the time. Like, it took an extra 15 minutes to kind of get to that point. But I stopped and talked to them, right? And they were being mean at first, but then they kind of calmed down. The woman kind of calmed down. And then I realized that this cable box that she's shipping, you know, was her dad's, and her dad just passed away. So she's shipping the cable box back because he doesn't need to watch TV anymore. And I got to that point, and I'm like, oh, that's, yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I go, don't worry about it. I got you. I'll take care of this. You go. And I shipped the package without her being there. I go, just give me the contact information. I'll take care of it. So, you know, like sometimes, like I said, sometimes people just having a bad day. You got to remember that, you know? And I can't help but think of that in the back of my head when you see, like, people melt down on Twitter and stuff. Like, you know, they're probably just having a really bad day. You know, you see people get freaked out and freak out about the small things, right? And, you know, I can't help but think, like, dude, maybe this person's dad just died or something. Maybe their parents just died, or maybe somebody died. Or, like, maybe somebody got COVID or something. Like, you know, you never know. Can't make assumptions like that. That was a super humbling experience, Nuggets. You know, but, like, I was like, why is this lady being so mean? I don't get it. I don't understand. So I generally made it a thing to try and go figure out what the heck was going on, and I found out. And then I realized that her being mean to the employee was kind of justified because, you know, she's, like, emotionally distraught because her father just passed away. Like, I'd be pissed too. So that Roscosmos guy must be having a real bad day. No, serious. Remember, they're still just straight up pricks. Like I said, 90% of the time it's just somebody having a bad day. Other time people are just mean. Like for no friggin', well, not for no friggin' reason. There's always a reason. Humans don't do stuff unprovoked like that, or usually they don't. Like, at least that's what I've learned from working a lot of retail. Nah, fuel is good, Rocky, I think. Let me check the boiler. Oh yeah, okay, we're getting a little low. Thank you. Keep that firebox stoked. Gotta keep the temperature up. I mean, serious, that guy, dude, I don't know, man. I don't know what's up his tail. Dude, like, wow. I can't believe that. I thought you were smart. I mean, you fooled me, and I don't know. Maybe that's my fault, dude. I was willing to give the dude the benefit of the doubt for the longest time, but no. It's just a prick. Yeah, Elias. What happened with Roscosmos, dude? he's... Have you... I mean, look. Okay. Alright. Not to give the dude attention, but... Oh. No, not that Rogozin. I mean... That's the Victory Day symbol, right? But also, like... Okay. Look at that tweet. Bro, what are you doing? Whoa. Who hurt you? Jesus, man. See what I'm talking about? Some people are just pricks. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I'm like, dude, are you trying to talk tough on Twitter? Who hurt you? What? What are you doing? Down the street from where you pulled the fuel filter. Hell yeah. Is he having a bad day? No, Louisa. I'm pretty sure he's just a dookie stain. Elon can buy Twitter and ban him? No. No. Torg, look, that's the other thing that I learned. If people are being dicks and they're insistent on being a dick, you try talking to them and you just figure out that they're just a bad person, give them the rope. Give them the rope. What does that mean? That's what we always used to say. Give them the rope. Let them make a fool of themselves. They'll figure it out, or they won't. Let them make a fool of themselves, dude. Just keep talking. Keep talking. On a non-political note, I haven't seen this game much. Is there a larger goal? You gotta move commodities around, Nico. You gotta move commodities around to make money. I'm loading up beams and lumber, and I'm delivering these beams and lumber up to the mine so they can build the mine. NPCs can build out the mine, and then I can get iron ore, and I can move iron ore around, and I can make more money doing that. You make more money, you buy more locomotives. But, Nico, the cool part about this game is that the tracks, I built all the tracks. You have to build the tracks, so kind of like Transport Fever, but more in first person. It's fun, dude. It's a really good game. I was talking with the developers about it the other day. This game has a lot of potential. It's really, really fun. Like, and then you've got to drive your trains around in first person and stuff, so it's like Transport Fever and Train Simulator kind of all rolled into one. Really, really, really cool. So right now I'm loading up commodities. We're loading up these the beams and the lumber so they can build more of the mine. Yeah. It's a good time, dude. Yeah, fun. And thank you for the subject change. I appreciate it. I really like Transport Fever. I may have to check it out. I warn you, like, and this is self-admitted by the devs. I'm not trying to talk bad about nobody, you know. The track making physics in the game, like how you build out railroads and stuff, is kind of clunky right now. They're replacing it soon, and that's like the next big update. So making tracks is a little bit on the difficult side, but also, yeah, I just kind of slaved through it because I'm me, you know. There we go. Exists. I'm just here for space chat and fun game time, though. Yep. Like I said, thank you for giving me an out. Chat does that too. They give me an out when they're like, okay, you don't want to talk about this anymore. They'll let you know. Thanks for the out, bud. I appreciate it. Anyway, Nico, how have you been? Everything good? Fresh cut pine, Louisa. It smells amazing, dude. I need to make an integrated Apollo plan for the upcoming space shuttle in my KSP save. Okay. Maximum on-orbit flexibility, chat. Maximum on-orbit flexibility. We must be flexible. We gotta be pliable. Understand? How's the launch this morning? Hasn't happened yet, Dado. 2 in the afternoon. Doing okay, thanks. Hope everyone here is having a good one. Cool, cool. Right on. Yep. Alright, let's haul. Maximum on-orbit flexibility. Oh, fellas, I got some pretty good feedback from my buddies that work in the aerospace industry about Project Ares and stuff. So, yeah. We might not see a lot of Kerbal gameplay. It's going to be a lot of talking about Kerbal gameplay, I'm not going to lie. But I have people in the industry helping me out with the architecture and how it's going to all work and the systems engineering and stuff. I got some pretty good feedback on it last night. You hear that Coffee Stain has a big announcement for Satisfactory tomorrow? No, I hadn't. My plan is to have Saturn build a tug to the moon, so if something happens, the shuttle could transfer crew to the moon using the tug. Okay. Were they supposed to have the Centaur with like a lander in the shuttle or something like that? Kind of. So does that mean it's going to pass CDR? We're not even close to that, Jim, on the NASA SE timeline. I actually skipped a step. I should be doing RFIs. Technically, I kind of am doing RFIs and RFPs right now. Spaceflight Now has a live feed going. Cool. So, what they really wanted to do, Nuggets, they wanted to take Centaur G. So, here, check it out. Oh, come on now. I'm going to let the train coast down to the next switch. They were going to take Centaur G, alright? And they were going to put a robotic arm on Centaur G, like Rocket Guy's saying in chat, and the shuttle was going to deploy Centaur G, and this would have a robotic arm on it, and they could use that to go and build other things. You could use it to assemble landers, you could use it to build a gateway if you wanted to. Shuttle Centaur was amazing. It was really, really cool. So, like, you know, you see it and you're like, okay, the shuttle has an upper stage in it. But think about it. That's a dual-engine Centaur. Dual-engine stainless steel balloon tanks riding in the shuttle. That is... So, right there, right off the bat, that's SLS capability. That's SLS Block 1 capability. You have a Centaur with 2 RL-10s in the shuttle. It's literally the same capability as like Block 1 SLS. Actually, Block 1 SLS because more thrust, etc., probably would be more. But you have literally a cryogenic third stage sitting in the shuttle payload bay. And then they would have put Centaur, like they built Centaur G. It was going to get made. And then Challenger happened, and then they deemed it too dangerous because hydrogen and oxygen pooling inside of the shuttle payload bay might not be a good idea. But yeah, they were going to use it for deep space probes like Galileo. And they were going to use it as a lunar tug. What happened if they stuck some big old propulsion on the moon and made it rotate? That's I mean, you could theoretically do that, but honestly, we don't have anything that makes enough energy to do something like that. If we could, though, yeah, you'd start screwing with stuff. You want climate change?
Discovery.
That's how you get climate change. I mean, amongst other things. Hey, Capybara. 57-month resub. Like, would it fly apart? I'm pretty sure nothing good would happen, Pete, if we had an engine that was strong enough to spin the moon like that. Yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty sure you'd get a lot of debris, a lot of dust. It wouldn't be good, man. Let me put it to you like that. You'd get a lot of Kessler syndrome. Instant Kessler syndrome. But fortunately, humans don't have anything that can generate near enough power to even move a planet at all. We're not the Forerunners, man. Yeah, Elios, I actually talked to Scott about this one time when we were both in Seattle, actually visiting the KSP devs. Yeah, I talked to him about this when we were eating tacos at a taco bar in Seattle one time. We streamed it. Me, him, and Das. Hey, Baramas. And yeah, Scott was telling me it's not really possible. You can't really do that. We literally don't have anything powerful enough to even move a planet. Let alone like redirect an asteroid or anything like that. Yeah, Scott's good people, Elios. He's a good dude. Real good dude. Yet. Yeah, it's only a matter of time before our caveman brain figures that one out. Oh, jeez. Asteroids, yeah, more likely, Elios. I mean, it's just we don't have the dexterity out there, dude. Gotta make a big rocket to send something out there. All right, we're in Paperclip Junction here. Nuclear thermal is being worked on, dudes. Yeah, BWX Technologies. They're working on it. Yeah, slightly solar lander. Yep. Username. What's up, buddy? So if we took all the SRBs on Earth and pointed them skyward on the opposite side on one side of the planet, what would happen? Nothing. Nothing noticeable, Bio. You don't realize the scale that you're dealing with here. I'm looking username. I don't see what we're talking about here. Ah, here we go. Could the Forerunners actually move planets in Halo? They could make them. That's what the Forge. You could make them. You could make planets. Well, actually, the Forge doesn't technically make planets. It makes rings. It makes the rings from Halo. But it makes the rings from Halo by mining a star. Yeah. And mining planets and stuff. They take planets and they put them in the Forge and they burn off the planets and they make the rings. They make the Halo rings. That's how they made the Ark. If you want to get deep into Halo lore. And then they had the propulsion systems to be able to move these rings around to different parts of the universe. Yeah. Yeah. And in the Halo universe, even if you're going into warp, right? You go into hyperspace or warp, I forget what it's called. You still need a lot of energy to do that. Yeah, Gabe, yeah, nothing. Yep. Slip space, that's right. Yeah. even with slip drives in Halo, you still have to generate energy. So you're still susceptible to conservation of energy even when you're in slip. So they still, the point is that they still needed to generate a lot of energy to move these rings far throughout the universe. Oh, I left some guide tracks there. There's still a little bit down there. There are a lot of guide tracks, you lazy bum. But yeah, I refuse to believe that, I refuse to believe that we won't figure out a way to do that. I mean, just because it's like, you know, oh, we'll never be able to figure out warp drive, right? You know, you go back 300 years ago, right? Somebody would be like, we'll never figure out a way to get to the moon, you know? It's just humans do be like that, man. We're in the paperclip right now. The nuclear pulse drive. Ugh. Yeah, strike. Yeah, if you. I mean, yeah. I mean, just pick the number, dude. But yeah, good use of nuclear weapons. Nuclear weapons are bush league, man. Seriously. Yeah, I said it. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not ignorant to the engineering behind a nuclear weapon and how it works. It's pretty smart. Like taking uranium and making it go supercritical. That's pretty smart. But also, it's bush league. That's bush league. Compared to a nuclear reactor. Nuclear reactor is way more Chad tier engineering. Just personal opinion. I think warp is much better, Nuggets. Find a way to generate enough energy to warp space and time. That's much better than trying to go faster than the speed of light. Going faster than the speed of light isn't going to work very well. Nice to see them trains running. Alright, take the reg out. We're approaching the junction here. Yeah, solar lander, right? Yeah. How do we know that guys like Jules Verne and Leonardo da Vinci weren't just time travelers? You ever think about that? I mean, they're not. Humans are pretty damn smart. Alright, I get it. But also... Never said, yeah, no, just quick and dirty, but it works. I think nuclear thermal is much better application. But, yeah. I mean, with nuclear thermal, you get all the fun of nuclear fission, but you also get power generation from it. It's like a nuclear power plant that's shoehorned into a rocket engine. I think that's much better. But yeah, I mean, I guess an Orion pulse drive could work. I mean, yeah, it's physics at its purest, right? Yeah, hellfish, yep. Like a generation ship, yeah, maybe. Alright, while we're coasting, I'm gonna check the boiler. Yeah, we gotta stoke the fire. I know we're good on water for Val here. Okay, boiler's stoked. Sightlines, water is good. Making our way around the smelter loop. Run drive is order of magnitude more capable than... Yeah, I mean, in Carolox makes a more energetic reaction than Hydrolox. Does that mean it's better? No. Hydrolox is better for upper stages. Look, I don't like detonating nuclear material. I think detonating nuclear material, and once again, fellas, it's just personal opinion. I think that's Bush League. That's Bush League engineering. Being able to harness that technology and bend it to your will. You know, making an engine out of it instead of just popping the thing, you know? That's much cooler in my opinion. And once again, it is very much my opinion. And the reality of spaceflight is that, you know, if it's stupid and it works, then it ain't stupid. But yeah, I get what you guys are saying. Okay, here we go. How does a nuclear rocket engine work? It's a nuclear reactor and it uses hydrogen to cool it. It's a nuclear reactor that's shoehorned inside of a rocket engine. And instead of having a coolant loop going through a coolant tower, you just flow liquid hydrogen over the core. That's it. And the nuclear core heats up the hydrogen enough to basically shoot it out a rocket engine. Yep. Nuclear engines are technically monopropellant. With the catalyst being the nuclear... catalyst is the nuclear fission. Yep. It's not a monopropellant engine, though, by, like, definition. A monopropellant engine is something that's using hydrazine and shooting hydrazine through a catalyst. But it's kind of the same idea. We had to go around the smelter to get on this track. Yeah, Rocket Guy, that's the way I engineered it. It's not very good. This was a first attempt. It just makes a lot of pressure that lets it out. Every rocket engine does that, Nuggets. The nuclear engine just does it way more efficiently. No, just making sure. Right on. Tender is a bit wobbly. It's fine. It's fine. Come on, Val. Starship Venus flyby when? I hope no leftover X pieces hold you up. I think we got it all cleared from last time, J-Speed. That was a hell of a derailment. I was actually running that trip back in my mind. I'm pretty sure losing all of our momentum here and having to start from this position is why we were so slow. May need to hook up 2 engines. Yeah. Val should be able to do this. This Eureka should be able to go up this 1% grade with 10 cars, fully loaded. Jensen 42. Thanks, man. That number, though. Sounding like the wind is starting to look unfavorable for the launch as spaceflight now is stated. Okay. Oh geez, the game lets you derail? Oh, you can derail. Nico, this game is a physics simulation, like Kerbal. It's a little bit fudged, like Kerbal is, but yeah. My track winds forever. See all those tracks up there? That's the same line. My track winds up the hills forever because it's super long. It's a 4-mile stretch. But that 4-mile stretch is at not a very steep hill. It barely even looks like I'm going up a hill right now. It's a 1% grade. It's one of the least steep grades that you can do. But 1% grade for a train, that's a lot. It's a lot to haul this much mass up even a small hill. Because I got a metal wheel on a metal rail. And that's all simulated. So an engine pulling a heavier load up a hill is going to matter. And if you don't do it right, the train can derail. And if you derail, you're screwed. It's going to take forever to put the damn train back together. Now, don't get me wrong. Right now, you have just a re-railing tool function in the toolbar because early access. You can just put the thing back on the rails. But you have to put the train back together after that, and you lose all your damn momentum. Yo, yeah, that's, I mean, there you go, it's me. Look at me. I part my hair nowadays, alright? I'm turning into a freaking nerd. Like, even worse than I already was. It's me. I don't play games where you don't have challenges like this. You know how long it took me to make this stupid thing? It took me forever. Like, one day I woke up, I'm like, hey, I'll part my hair. Oh, wow, that looks pretty good. Now, next thing you know, I'm gonna have a pocket protector and a suit and tie. Come on, Val. Let me check the boiler. Yep. Have you made a steep slope with a jump yet? No. Do you think we'll ever figure out teleportation? Warp is pretty much teleportation. I mean, it's not in sci-fi nomenclature, but yeah, I think warp is the most viable one, to be honest. You need glasses, too. Make sure they're held together by tape. Yeah. Rocket Guy, I was thinking about unironically getting a flat top. I don't think I have the right hair for that, though. Alcubierre drive when? Well, Alcubierre is more of a localized warp drive, but yeah. Alcubierres are cool, man. You can do it. Come on, Val. Come on, Val. You do it, sweetheart. Let's go. Clayton Ravine? Isn't it Eastwood Ravine? We're making good traction, T-Man. We just don't have the power. It's from the turns. The turns are what do it. Because you have friction around the corners. You're dealing with friction in 2 dimensions when you're going around the corner. Outward force and downward force. So it slows down a little bit in the corners here. Because that corner's a little steep. Shonash Ravine? I thought it was Eastwood Ravine. Nah, that's the ravine that some teacher fell into 100 years ago. Yeah, okay. Okay. What if you put Betsy on the back and let it push? You could do that, Alucard. Yeah. How hard would it be to make a liquid hydrogen tank using stainless steel, the stainless steel method SpaceX is using for Starship? Not hard. No, it wouldn't be that bad. I know a more recent warp theory of a smooth transition between compression and expansion fields is supposed to significantly reduce the power cost of warp. Still, exotic matter is needed. Yeah, Doom. They came up with a theoretic. They came up with an experiment. I think it was DARPA. Came up with an experiment, and they did this kind of by accident. They came up with an experiment that kind of proves Alcubierre's math, which is... That's kind of a big deal. But once again, it's subject to peer review. Somebody else has to conduct the experiment. It's 1% the entire time. There's slight variations here and there in the corners, J-speed in some areas, but for the most part, yeah, it's 1%. Now, for the people that don't understand grades and stuff, guys, a 1% grade means you're going, for every 33 meters, you're going up 33 centimeters, okay? Or, this game is made by a German, in Unreal. It's on Unreal, and Unreal is in metric. But the grades are in feet, so it's 1 foot per 100 feet, which is 33 centimeters per 33.3 meters. 1% grade means you failed the test. That's correct. Well, Enroy, it's 1 foot per 100 feet. And that's what it says, like, when you build the tracks with the grade. Is a 1% grade to you guys 1 meter per 100? Because that would be... Wouldn't that technically be... No. That would be 3 feet every 300. So yeah, it's still... The math still checks out. 1% grade in metric and standard is pretty damn close, actually. Yeah. 1% grade is proportional. It's agnostic to measuring system. Interesting. Yeah. I guess I never realized that. Sweet. Yeah, so still makes sense. Math is universal. You're dang tootin'. What's up, Wirelord? All right, we're at the first end loop in the valley here. We gotta be up there in a second. Could you imagine metric time? Hellfish, I was saying this the other day. Sometimes, because I have to convert feet, meters, whatever. Like, I have to do metric. I try to say everything in metric and standard. Or standard imperial, right? Like, I try to use both measuring systems. The idea is that, you know, you get more people to understand. Straight up. And sometimes, dude, sometimes I do that with time zones. Like, I'm like, okay, 6 o'clock my time. What would that be in metric time? Like, sometimes my brain does that, and that's not good. I'm like, oh, you know, I have to translate every other form of measure, and why not time as well? Oh, I wonder what that time is in metric time. Metric time, like, that's not a thing. We all use the same timing. Metric treats, it's always metric time for me. T-minus 5.87 kiloseconds. Don't do that. Don't do that. Can we name this Shonash Ravine here? Is everybody cool with that? Arc minutes and arc seconds are always fun. Do I want to know where and how that, like, why would, what's the application of arc seconds and arc minutes? Kilojeffs. Kilojeffs? Interesting, N22. Its angles, 1/60th and 1/3600 of a degree. Oh, that's great. Astronomy? Yeah, cool. I said it, but you missed it. Show East Clay Nashwoodton Ravine. Yeah, that's... Everyone will remember that name. Rolls off the tongue. Excuse me, guys. You know, some people say metric, some people say imperial. I say standard banana. We measure everything in standard bananas. Bananas are really good. Really good. You can use it for measuring. You can use it for energies, because bananas have energy. They have stored energy in the form of radioactivity in potassium. We should just use bananas for everything. You can use it for stored energy. You can use it for rads. You can use it for distance. It's genius. Standard bananas. What about hamsters? No. Hamsters, no. Linus Tech Tip Store has a plush banana for scale. Oh yeah? Like this one? Oh, I know. But they don't have as much energy as avocados from Mexico. Good job, Val. How many bananas can power a nuclear reactor? At least 300,000 bananas. Bananas for fertilizer, banana peels, but yes. What other thing can you eat, but also you can use for measurement and you can use it to generate power? Potatoes. Potatoes. Nice. I also like potatoes. Human eyes. Lemons? Yeah. Okay, so instead... Alright, Alex, you drive a hard bargain, okay? So instead of arguing metric versus imperial, we should argue bananas versus lemons versus potatoes. Got it. Cool. Sweet. Now, which one of those is Fahrenheit, which one of those is Celsius, and which one of those is Kelvin? I'm going to say that bananas are Kelvin, okay? Lemons are probably Fahrenheit, right? And, you know, potatoes are probably Celsius. Yep. What about Rankin? Screw Rankin! Him and his damn 3.6 Rankin. Screw that guy! I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know. Alright. Second loop. We're at the end of Shonash Ravine here. But Kelvin and Celsius are the same in critical measures. It's just hey. I don't want to hear your commie dribble, Canadian. Sounds like socialism. Oh, they're equal. No. They are not equal. We are not the same. Sorry. I've turned this stream into just crap posting about measuring systems while we drive our train up the hill. Yeah, Magellan, there you go. Yeah, that makes sense, Bio. Yep. Val's actually doing a good job. Check this out, man. A Eureka, hauling 10 full cars up to the iron mine. That's pretty neat. Well, that's pretty neat. Let's just make it as confusing as possible, Laz. It'll weed out all the stupid people. Wait. What about Quaaludes? I don't think we need to talk about those. Mission Control audio just went live. Yep, we're about an hour out. Actually, 50 minutes out. Hey, Shortline, what's up, man? Just hauling a 10-car consist up to the iron mine with Val today. Elios, I tried to make the case one time on stream that knots is the best measurement of velocity on Earth because longitude and latitude in nautical miles, technically. And Chat got really mad at me.
Discovery,
Yeah, they got mad.
throttle up.
Yeah. I agree. Oh, I agree with you. I agree with you. Planes being measured in knots is what makes the most sense. Same with ships. Cars, I'm not so sure. But also, it would make sense. Oh, there's some floaty boy tracks right there. That's not good. Yeah, no, I'm with you. I'm with you on that one. Uranium-235 is about 10 million times the energy density of a banana. So instead of consuming 1,000 kilograms or so of U-235 in a year, you'd need a mass of bananas that weighs 1.7 times the Great Pyramid of Giza to get the same amount of power. Hey. Nobody said it was efficient, Ephraim, okay? Are you... wait, I mean, but also at the same time, you can't eat uranium. You can live with it, but that didn't end very well. Ask Marie Curie why. That didn't end... Sure you can, once. Something, anything is food if you're brave enough. Now, wait a minute, Ephraim. Wait a minute. Does that mean if you ate 1.7 times... If you ate like 300,000 bananas in 1 year, right? I mean, I'm not sure our stomachs could take that. Does that mean you'd get sick? Page J _ SA. Shh. Like, do you think you'd get rad poisoning? Huh. On the rail again? Ah, nice. Yeah. I'd be impressed if someone could eat 800 bananas a day. Yeah. I know somebody who has a food allergy to bananas because he ate too many. Interesting. Interesting. Nuggets, I'm pretty sure that's not how the... Alright. Alright. We're here. You need to eat 10 million bananas in a day to get rat poisoning. Yeah, I'm pretty sure our stomach doesn't have the bandwidth for that, so we're alright. Don't doubt my ways, you mere mortal. Mere mortal? Do I look like a mere mortal to you? You see the stuff I make in Kerbal? Sane men do not design stuff like what we make in KSP, okay? My power level is way higher than you could possibly imagine. I shield my power level. So you're saying you're insane? No. You're in real trouble, big guy. I eat pieces of crap like you for breakfast. You eat pieces of crap for breakfast? No! Okay, brakes are on. We can start unloading. We have 800 bucks. Yes. Lumber. I give you lumber. $1,500 big ones. Iron Mine filling up. 75 out of 290. Throw the switch, throw the switch, throw the switch, throw the switch. Kill the Reds, kill the Reds, kill the Reds, kill the Reds, kill the Reds! Sorry. It's the beast, the anti-flag. Come to live among us and rule us for 7 years. The end is nigh. I don't know, Cyberwolf. How did this conversation even happen? I'd like to keep my enemies confused, Graph Shark. Is this game hard to learn? Archangel, not really. No, it's just make tracks to said area, bring resources from area to other areas where you build tracks to those areas. It's not that hard. Just yeah. I mean, you should learn a little bit about railroading on the way, but no, it's not hard. It's hard to build the tracks though right now. That's about it. Hey, Blitzy. Your toast has been burnt. No amount of scraping will remove the black spot. Do you have any hopper cars yet? No. I should be able to buy a couple here. But yeah, it's not that bad. Archangel, it's not bad. We all confused Electron. That's right. Joe, you like the EJ and SA logo? Yep. Eric Johnson and San Andreas Railroad. Because all you needed to do was follow the damn train, EJ. Hey, Huzzah, what's going on? Actually, it's Huzzah PhD. Yeah. Weather, Vasium. Falcon's still on. I'm gonna bring this train back to the station and then we're gonna switch to launch coverage. That's an old reference, but it checks out, right? Yeah, Huzzah will now be known as Mr. Dr. Huzzah, MD, PhD, MBA, BS, PHAT, MAN, Esquire, the third. Nah, seriously though, congratulations again, dude. Good job. Time to SpaceX launch, about 40 minutes out. But Tim, for short, he is an enchanter. Some people call him Tim. Best improvised line ever. So like, how do you make money or whatever? Moving the resources around, Archangel, is what makes you cash, and then you can use that cash to buy better trains, better locomotives. You can use it to buy cars, and yeah, that's pretty much it. It's kind of a finite game loop right now because it's early access, but yeah, you move resources around, you make money moving the resources around, you get to drive a train, and then yeah, you make more money to buy more stuff. I require your opinion. Do I do ambitious and have a STS-1 dock the Skylab? Yeah. How are the Eurekas working out? I can haul 10 cars up here, Orion. Can you run one train at a time? I mean, you can ghost ride the whip if you want to. You could run 2 trains. But the game is multiplayer. The idea is that, you know, multiplayer. I just play single. But I did do multiplayer the other day. LD is go for prop load. I usually stay in the emotional baggage car. Emotional baggage. Gonna cry? Ride the train maybe? Maybe blow the whistle? Hey Hooded, what's up? Do you even need the engine downhill? Not really. Does the bell work? I was thinking more of automating a train run. Nah, not much in the way of automation right now, Strike, no. But the multiplayer is the idea behind them not doing automation, you know? Yeah, you could do that, Viscous. Sure. I could close out the regulator, and we could save some fuel. Stage 1 and 2 RP1 load is started. Stage 1 LOX load is started. I don't know if I'll be able to make it back to the depot in time, Thomas. I might stop this train at the smelter, save the game, and then we'll switch to launch coverage. But yeah, you know what? Yeah, that's a good idea, Joe. We'll keep it floored, just in case. I would like to remind everybody that the train is engine limited to about 17 miles an hour right now. Just because they haven't dialed in the physics simulation right, the game starts to slow down if the trains can go their true speed. In reality, this locomotive could probably go 3 times as fast as what we're going right now. And probably even faster if we're going down the hill. Faster! Well, I think if you had a steady grade, and you get that boiler hotter than the depths of hell and back, then yeah, I think you could do 90. I mean, hotter than the 7 depths of hell itself. Yeah, we need some Presto logs. Of course, Maverick. He built something awesome in KSP, a fully automated sounding rocket, launching a probe to Duna, just straight up. Sounding rocket? What is under cocks? These are cylinder cocks. They can alleviate pressure from the boiler. or you could blow water out of the cylinders. S. You're assuming that's to help stop the train. No, the brakes stop the train. You're addicted to Timberborn. I don't know what that means, but alright. Of course, Jamie. I got you. But yeah, once they get the physics simulation dialed in, this locomotive should be able to go way faster with this load. And if we can carry more momentum up this hill, because we can go faster, it should be able to not run at top speed, but almost at top speed the entire time. We should be able to do this quick. Oh, Timberborn, the Beavers. Yeah, that's right, I have that game. Yeah, I remember now. Beaver City Builder. Yeah. Boiler explosions were no joke in this period. Yeah, you didn't want to run the boiler dry. Excuse me, when logs? When loggers. Loggers. You know what I think I'm going to do with the other track? I think I'm going to take that track and connect it to the paperclip. I'll figure out where the track goes by the height of this plateau right here. And then I'll make the track not be parallel anymore. And then run it over to the paperclip so we don't have to go to the smelter. Oh, nice. What would be the top speed for a locomotive like this one? Well, it really depends, Rem, on how much heat you can generate. These Eureka locomotives could go about 40-50 miles an hour. I mean, keep in mind, this is 40-50 miles an hour 150 years ago. That's pretty damn quick for that time period. There's certainly nothing else that goes that fast. Can you explain what the paperclip is for the uninitiated? It's a segment of track that doubles over itself a bunch of times, and I use that to go downhill. So instead of having just one long hill, it goes and turns around and then turns around again. And if you looked at the tracks, it's that track over there. See it? If you looked at it from the top down, it would look like a paperclip. What do you think about audiobooks? Is it a replacement for normal books? No. I'd rather buy the physical book, LaForte. Yeah, check out that clip that Mal's linked. You could see a good shot of the paperclip when there was a physics glitch in the game. But yeah, the paperclip is the part, if I go into map view here, see how I have the sawmill and the smelter? I have a line that connects sawmill and smelter, right? And then kind of right where my arrow's pointing, it goes through that valley right there. And so that means I have to go to the smelter to get to the iron depot, to get to the iron ore mine. I'm thinking about connecting sawmill to iron ore mine with the second track that I never finished for this. This is supposed to be dual line all the way. It would make it so we don't have to go to the smelter every time we want to load up stuff from the sawmill to the iron mine. Because the smelter and the iron mine need a connection because you need to be able to take iron down to the smelter. That's what this line is. But I also, the iron mine needs commodities from the sawmill as well. So it'd be better to just connect sawmill to iron mine, you know? I think that's what we should do. We're out of time now, but... I don't mind audiobooks, dude. The audiobooks are cool, but there's nothing like reading a book yourself, you know? Plus, you don't need any electronic equipment to read a book.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
But audiobooks are cool. You know? I don't really mind either one. I'd prefer to read. A light helps. Well, there's this thing that comes up every morning that's a pretty damn good light. I mean, but yeah, I understand. Old books smell nice. Facts. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, Derail Valley, super. I have Derail Valley. Yep. You think I see that ball of fire more than 3 days a year? Although, okay, so it's funny that you bring that up. I will tell you this. Obviously, you can't read a book and drive a car at the same time. But I find that if I'm driving and I listen to an audiobook, I get the same amount of absorption in the information than I would from reading. I don't know if that's true for anybody else. I assume that everybody's different, so that's why it's just interesting that you mentioned that to me. Because, yeah, if I'm driving a car, like on a long road trip, and I'm listening to an audiobook, I will get it as well as I would get it if I was reading. Yeah. Weird. Yeah, I can't explain that one.